Hey, what is up everyone? So we're going to be talking about Duel Devastator as a set, as an overall, whether or not you should actually buy it, or whether you should just buy singles for it. So we're just going to go over every single, I guess, significant card and basically just analyze the set as it is, since it's actually coming out on October 10th. So if you guys actually haven't done your pre-orders yet and you're actually thinking whether or not you should buy it, then well, this video will pretty much go over that, and I'll give my opinions to it or not. So basically, for the longest time, this set had really little information as to what was in this particular set, and as a result, a lot of people were really anticipating this set to be one of the greatest sets ever. Bit of a spoiler alert, it did not actually turn out that way, unfortunately. It was a pretty big letdown, unfortunately. Kind of expected, because so far I will have to say that this entire year of 2019, every single product that's actually come out for the entire game itself has just been really amazing. You know, we're talking about Savage Strike, we're talking about Dark Neostorm, even Rising Rampage as well, and Hero's Revenge. And even the Gold Sarcophagus Tin, they've all been really amazing products. Being released alongside Duel Devastator, we're also getting the Immortal Destiny, which is Legendary Duelist 5, and I'm also really looking forward to that set as well. However, there is one exception, and that is you might actually end up getting the whole black sheep of the whole products that's actually coming out, and I think it's actually going to be Duel Devastator for this case. So let's actually go into all these cards and pretty much go through why it actually is that case. So firstly, we are actually getting the Ghost Girls all in an alternate artwork. So we're talking Ghost Ogre, Ghost Reaper, Ash Blossom, Ghost Belle, Ghost Sister, and we're also getting the new card Red Blossoms from Underroot. All are really amazing cards, so definitely the most sought out cards there. I have actually checked on the pre-order prices or the singles prices that you could actually just buy them from, and just here in Australia they're going for $6 each for the more, I guess, demanding cards, and that's just two of the most expensive cards in the sets being $6. The next few cards are about $5, followed by $4, $3, and then the remaining cards in the set, which actually make up the huge majority, maybe about 90% of the set, or maybe 85%, but yeah, around 85% of this set, each and every one of those cards are actually just worth under $2, which is not really a good thing. I mean, considering how much the product is on retail alone, I really don't think it's that worth it to get just to get all these cards. I mean, the thing is, a lot of these cards in this set are actually really pointless, to be honest. They kind of just reprints that we don't necessarily need, and they just seem like fillers. So as a result, I felt like a lot of these cards could easily be cut out so that we could actually reduce the price of the product itself. That way it would actually be more worthwhile. So a few of the cards that we actually are getting here, we're getting Ally of Justice Catasta, Brionic, Metaphys Horus, Black Rose Dragon. Not really amazing cards there. We are getting Clearwing Fast Dragon, which is definitely a really awesome card, and it's a card that I'm definitely looking forward to getting. We're also getting Stardust Spark Dragon, a good reprint. We're getting Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend, Trishula, Vermilion Dragon Mech, Abyss Dweller 101, Castel, Tornado Dragon, Underclock Taker, Lanphorincus, Gaia Saber, Deco Talker. Again, these cards didn't really seem like they had really good point in actually being part of this set. We're also getting the new Deco Talker Extended, which is actually being introduced in this set, so definitely a very exciting card to actually get here. So that's something I'm looking forward to getting at least one copy of as well. We're also getting Topologic Bomber Dragon, really good card, and Sayuja Skull Dread, so definitely two very good cards there. DD Crow and Effect Veiler, sure, they're pretty good hand traps to actually have, so not bad at all. We're also getting Gate Blocker, Denko Sekka, Inspector Border, Spell Canceller, and Artifact Lancier. I think they're very good side deck cards that you can actually add. A few of them could actually just be bought elsewhere for a far cheaper price, but I guess being reprinted in this, it's not too bad. We're also getting Vanity's Fiend, Majesty's Fiend, Pancratops, Gamma Seal, Mind Control, Wave Motion Cannon. Super Poly is definitely one of the better cards there. We're getting Book of Eclipse, Silent Graveyard, Cosmic Cyclone, Caught by the Grave, Different Dimension Ground, Typhoon, Forbidden Apocrypha, Dimensional Barrier, Lost Wind, Heavy Storm Duster, Royal Decree, Anti-Spell Fragrance. There can only be one Wiretap, Solemn Strike, and Red Reboot. So as you can see here, a lot of reprints that are just perfect for side decking, but at the same time, that's where the problem actually comes in. So for a veteran player, a lot of us have actually already gotten access to a lot of these cards, and as a result, we kind of don't actually need all these cards, and it just seems more pointless for a veteran player or perhaps even a meta player to actually get this. On the other hand, the good side is that if you're actually a brand new player or a returning player into the game and you're looking to actually buy a bunch of cards that will just pretty much get you back into the game in a really good motion, then these cards in this set is definitely perfect. That being said, I still would not recommend actually buying the product itself. I do recommend buying singles. Overall, you would actually be spending less money on it as well. You don't really need every single card in this set. No, you probably could cut out about maybe 75% of the cards in this set and just take a really small portion of it. As a result, you would be spending a lot less money in terms of buying singles here. So if you actually are worried about financial situations, then definitely just save up that money and just buy the cards you really need. Don't bother buying the actual seal product itself, simply because you're not really getting cards that are worth taking at all. Now, the only exception I would actually give for you to actually buy this set is the fact that we actually are able to get field centers, and field centers are basically these nice different artwork cards. There are 12 different types, but in one box you're only able to get 4 random ones, so you have no idea which one you're getting. So if you actually have the whole intention of collecting all 12 of these potential field centers, you're going to be getting 4 randomly, so who knows, if you buy multiple boxes, it's not going to guarantee that you're going to get 4 different ones every single time. You might get duplicates. As a result, you might have to buy more than like 3 boxes just to ensure that you can get more than that. But again, in that situation, you're better off just waiting for the field centers to actually come out as singles if they're sold individually, and then you could actually buy that instead. So again, I just emphasize that it's best off you save your money to buy something like Legendary Duelist 5 or some other product instead, because I really don't think that this product turned out the way most of us actually hoped it would. I think it was definitely very overhyped, and because of that, we kind of got a few unfortunate cards in this. Cards like Infinite Impermanence, Evenly Matched, or maybe Phantasme were very good reprints that could have actually been in this set, so it's kind of unfortunate that they're actually not here, because even in a business sense, it's not a particularly great idea. You see, now that Impermanence and Evenly Matched and Phantasme aren't actually reprinted in this, they're now very expensive cards, and people aren't willing to buy new sets because they actually want to just pretty much save up their money to get these important cards, which they were expecting to be reprinted here so that it would actually be more accessible and more cheaper, so that they would have more money to buy the future products that's coming out. But now that that's actually out of the case here, they are going to be, or us as players in general, will be focusing more on saving up to buy these cards like Impermanence or Evenly Matched, and as a result, it's kind of a bad business move, because no one will actually be wanting to buy the new products. So something I actually thought was really relevant to actually talk about here. But that's pretty much it for my thoughts on Duel Devastator, so definitely let me know your thoughts about this product. It was definitely one of the products that I felt was more of a letdown compared to every other product that actually came out this year. Given I loved every single product that came out, it's just that with Duel Devastator, it was a really unfortunate case here, and I just think that you're far better off buying singles. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be looking for a lot of singles instead and just buying those. And even the field centers are really interesting, all the alternate arts are really interesting, but considering how cheap they actually are to order online separately, I'm just going to do that instead. So that's all my thoughts on this. So be sure to actually share this video for someone you might know who is actually contemplating about this particular product. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.